Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. I am Akbar Hatimi bin Abdul Rahim, and today I will share the analysis of the applicable communication theories in a recorded discussion based on our topic Malaysian Flood 2022. So for the first one, we have the introduction. For the introduction, communication theory is a suggested explanation of communication phenomena, their interactions, a storyline summarizing these interactions, and an argument supporting these three aspects. And for the second one, we have the purpose of communication theory. Purpose of communication theory is we have 3 points, and the 3 points in it. So for the first one, we have communication theory provides a framework for discussing and analyzing essential events, processes, and commitments that comprise communication. And the second one, theory may be viewed as a method of mapping the world and making it navigable. And the last one, we can use communication theory to solve empirical, conceptual, or practical communication concerns. And for the point number 3, definition of communication theory. Communication is defined in both common sense and specialized ways. Communication theory emphasizes its symbolic and social process aspects as seen from two perspectives, as exchange of information, the transmission perspective, and as the work done to connect and thus enable that exchange, the ritual perspective. The history of its origin. Sociolinguistic studies conducted in the 1950s and 1960s indicated that people vary the formality of their language based on the social setting. Our use of language varies from person to person. Communication theories have emerged from multiple historical points of origin, including classical traditions of oratory and rhetoric, Enlightenment era conceptions of society and the mind, and post-World War II efforts to understand propaganda and relationship between media and society. Relationship between the communication theories and its process in the news. The use of communication theories can be validated as the article had a connection between Laswell communication model, which the article linked toward the audience. The Laswell communication model is another linear or one-way model that Harold D. Laswell created on 1948 after the Shannon-Weaver model was made.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Musyairan bin Ibrahim. Now I will continue to the next presentation. Okay, example of usage. There are news about flood in Malaysia. The Laswell model's goal is to study the impact of the news on a group of individuals and see how each component of the model can have an impact. At the start of the process, control analysis looks at who said the message. The message will then be evaluated using content and analysis. The media study will then concentrate on the communication route employed to convey the message. So finally, the audience will analysis considers who is receiving the message. For the next, how communication theory work or does not work in the news story. So communication theory works in news story because it requires features such as clarity, accuracy, completeness, concision, and compassion. Communication theory does not always function since communication is ambiguous. This frequently occurs where management does not provide clear guidance, resulting in contradictory interpretation and priorities. As a result, users will lose faith in the news. So, I have such suggestion for future news publication. For first suggestion, you must know your audience, who are you speaking with. Make sure you understand your target audience, since individuals you aim to to speak with may not be the same as those who actually get your communication. This is common, especially among individuals who begin dating in social media. Second suggestion is make your message as clear as possible. So to make this effectively, you should have these 5 elements: clear, correct, complete, concise, and compassionate. You must prepare yourself to communicate that conclude most of these characteristics. So finally, for the conclusion, to cover all the topic, it is important to news publication to focus on the message they want to convey, because it can affect to some people who receive the message. It can be either they accept if the communication theory is work, or reject if the communication theory is not working. For choosing the right channel for communication is also important, because choosing the wrong medium undermines the message, which cause a failure of communication. So that's all from us. Thank you.